Hey, Mackie Kyle here, and I got a question for you today. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Have you ever heard the phrase, and it comes from the Bible, as a man thinketh, so he is. As a man thinketh, so he is. Our thoughts are really powerful, powerful things, and they can either build up or destroy, create or tear down. And I just want to take a few minutes and challenge you to really take a really close look at your thoughts. I love the words of Henry Ford when he said, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right. It's pretty powerful. If you think you can be successful, then you're right, and you end up being successful. However, if you think you're going to fail, then invariably those thoughts of failure manifest themselves in reality, and you end up failing. So as you think, so it is in your life. So it manifests itself in reality. I was watching a video that a really famous and highly successful internet marketer had put together just a few weeks ago, and I was struck by what he said. He said, even when I was broke, I still saw myself earning $1 million a year as I was working to build my online business. Even when I was dead broke, I still saw myself in my mind earning $1 million a year. And he held on to that all the while working and learning and working and learning and building until one day he was making $1 million a year. And I think it's kind of easy for us to stand back and go, wow, that's just beyond my capabilities of achievement. But I want to challenge you. It is within your ability to do that, but you have got to change your thinking. And I've got 3 things that I want to share with you that I want you to really focus on to change your thinking so that you can achieve more in your life for you and your family. The first, I love this. As I get started, let me share this quote from James Allen. He said it best when he said, man is made or unmade by himself. In the armory of thought, he forges the weapons by which he destroys himself. That is a powerful, powerful, powerful quote. In the mind is the armory that forges the tools of either success or failure. And James Allen said that so many times we create these tools of destruction to destroy ourselves, and it comes through our thoughts. So I challenge you to think about your thoughts and to consider them with grave, grave seriousness. But the 3 things that I want you to consider, the first of all, I want you to think up, and I just use the term think up, or think in your mind what it is you want to achieve, to think up your future, to think up your end result, to think up what you want to build, to think up what you want to create. Napoleon Hill said that whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, he can achieve. Whatever he can conceive and believe. Believe is the key word there. Whatever he can conceive and whatever he can believe, he can achieve. So the first thing, and this belief just goes back to what the internet marketer said. He already saw in his mind that he was making $1 million a year before it ever happened. And that's the first important thing, is to think up your outcome and then to believe that outcome is going to become reality, that it's going to manifest itself in your life. The second thing that you need to do is to focus your thoughts and your actions and to take consistent action. To take consistent action and to do it every day without fail, even when it looks like that what you're doing is making no progress. You need to focus your thoughts and your energy on doing today what it is you can do to move you further towards your goal. To move you further towards your goal. To move you further towards your goal. Take consistent action and have focused thinking. And the third thing that you need to do is you need to avoid the comparison game. Invariably, what people do on the internet marketing space or in any other endeavor, they always look at their beginning result as compared to somebody else's end result. So I always want to look at myself and say, well, gee, I've done this for 2 days and I haven't had any success with it. And I'm comparing myself to somebody who's been busy working and doing the thing which I want to do for 10 years, and he or she is a professional. And I'm comparing my newbie 2-day-old efforts to somebody who's been doing what I want to do for 10 years and who is a professional. I took piano in college, and my piano professor told me that it takes 10,000 hours of practice to become highly proficient as a pianist. 10,000 hours. And I've heard that rule applied to other spaces, that it takes 10,000 hours to become proficient and professional, highly effective in whatever space you're working in. And most people give up after about hour 3. 10,000 hours, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time to contribute towards a specific goal. But golly, if it ends up changing your future and creating freedom for your family, is that not worth the time and effort? 10,000 hours, is that not worth something of great value for you and your family? I certainly think it is. And I'm doing my best to put my 10,000 hours in and then some. So I hope you've been challenged to really take a closer look at your thoughts and how they affect you, and how your thoughts have really, in essence, brought you to where you are today. If you can look at where you are today and say, man, this is not where I wanted to be. This is not where I wanted to end up. Understand that if you change your thinking and your beliefs, you can change your destiny. So this has been Mackie Kyle. If you found this content helpful, I would encourage you to leave comments below. And above all else, I wish you great success.